Hello everyone, my name is Naz. I'm a fitness instructor, aquafit instructor and yoga teacher at Westside. Today I'm designing the class called Yoga Chair Class. It's good for everybody. I got inspired to teach this class because I'm teaching aquafit deep water class, and in deep water class people come to that class because there is no there's buoyancy and there is no gravity, so there's not so much pressure and resistance on their joints and their knees and their hips, so it's easy for them to move and make a big range of motions. So I decided to teach that class today. So the first thing I'm going to do for the yoga chair class is be sitting nice and tall in the edge of the chair, so your back is not touching at all. So second thing is you have to make sure that both your feet are touching the floor nice and easy. So if you feel that your feet are not touching the floor, you can add blocks, solid book or solid box under your feet. Even you can have a nice thick blanket, but it should be very solid because it's important for your posture to keep your feet down the floor nice and solid. So that's the only way that you can use your blocks if you need the blocks. I'm going to start a class. Sit nice and tall. Put your right hand on your chest, left on your belly. Inhale through your nose. Nice and deep air, so to the back of your stomach. 2 more deep breaths. And 1 more. You're going to start from your neck. You're going to draw your right ear towards the right shoulder. If you want to make it more effective, you can bring your hands all the way back and hold your neck. And release down. Left going to go towards the left shoulder. If you want to feel it more, hold your head and put your hands right behind. And releasing down. Drop your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll it side to side. And then lift up, look all the way back. Hold for a couple of seconds. Drop your chin towards your chest and look towards your back. You're going to feel a nice opening on your neck. Again. And 1 more. Down. So locking your finger, put your hands right behind the back of your head. You're going to make a nice open suntan pose. You're pushing your elbows away from your body. Bring your shoulder blades together, raising your chest all the way up. And hold. And then bring your arms together, rounding your back and draw your chin towards your chest. Open again. And big, raise your chest up, push your elbows away from your body, bring your shoulder blades together, relax your shoulder, and again bring your arms together, draw your chin towards your chest and around your back, and then go 2 more of this. Again, bring it down. Last set. Opening wide, bring your shoulder blades together, relax your shoulder and squeeze and bring it down towards your chest. Perfect. And open. So we're going to get to the halfway sun salutation because we cannot jump back and do the downward dog, but we can do all the folding forward. I'm just going to go over your head. Inhale. Exhale to your prey. Fold forward. Halfway lift. forward, lift over your head. Hands to your heart chakra. Fold forward, we're gonna repeat for 4. Halfway lift, fold forward, lift over your head, hands come to the heart chakra. 2 more to go. Fold forward, halfway lift, fold forward, lift it over your head to the heart chakra. Go last one, fold, halfway up, fold again, and bring it all the way up to your chest. Imagine you're gonna get to some cat-cow, but just a little different variations. Imagine you're going to hold a very big tree. So this way you can feel that nice rounding back, and then you're gonna leave the trees away and push your arms out. So this is how we're gonna do the cat-cow with a seated position. Imagine you are going to hold this nice big tree. Bring it forward, your arms, and rounding your back. Draw your chin towards your chest. And then raise your chest all the way up. And look all the way up towards the ceiling. And open your chest, open your arms. You're gonna go 4 of this. Get down. Chin to your chest, rounding your back. And open. That nice big tree, and again let go and open your chest, and last set. Feeling all your vertebrae rounding back, and then slowly open, raise your chest up, raise your head all the way up, look towards the sunshine. Perfect, and then release. Go with a nice gentle twist. So right hand gonna go cross over the left. Your hands can be right here. If you can make a bigger range of the motion, bring it all the way back and look all the way towards the wall. And keep your back straight. So I'm working on your spine, releasing some stress from your spine. We're working on the head and shoulder and neck, and then we're gonna start some leg movements. And release it down, switch the side, gentle twist, maybe hold hands right here. If you can make a bigger range of motion, your hand can go front and go all the way back. Raise your chest up, nice posture, look towards the back. Perfect. Beautiful, and then come back to the center. So there is an option, you can bring your knees towards your chest and keep the back straight. If that's too hard for you, again, you're gonna go back to use the block. Put your feet on the block and hold it right here. If still that's not working, you always can use this strap, put this strap around your knees and pull it towards your chest too. So there's 2 options if it's too difficult to holding your knees towards your chest. And you go with your options. So this is a perfect option for so many people. If you need to hold your hands on your strap, put your bands around your knee and hold on the straps. And push your back straight. Perfect. And releasing down, switch to side or side. Again, same story. You can use the block to lifting your legs a little higher, or you can use the strap to open your chest and your shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. And releasing down. So I'm going to start moving on your hip flexor work and your glute, your hip flexor, your quad, your larger muscles. So the first thing I'm going to do is a crescent lunge. So I'm going to walk myself towards my side. Scooch one bum out, extend one leg all the way back, and the other leg bend forward. You're now in the nice lunge. So if you are not comfortable, you put your hands right behind the back of the chair and hold the entire exercise. If you feel safe and comfortable, stay right here. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna extend that knee all the way. Extend. My arms are gonna go over my head and hold it away. Then I'm gonna bring my arms to the cactus pose. If I'm not feeling safe, I still hold this, the other hand on the back of the chair. And I lift up and I'm gonna bend this knee. Sit down. Perfect. Again, go extend your both knee, arms gonna go over your head. And bring it down in a nice cactus pose. Raise your chest up. You decide how far you're gonna go for your hyperextension. Again, lift all the way up. This knee are giving you full extension. And drop down, chest open. I'm opening my hip flexor, working on my quad. And lift up. That's the last one. And then I'm gonna put my hand right here. I'm gonna put my hand right behind the back of the chair. I decide, and I'm gonna go extend my arms forward, follow my fingertips, and rotate, go back, come forward. Extend, lift up, open, come forward. You can have an option to go just only halfway and lift it up and then come back down here rather than going your full range of the motion. 2 more to go. Open wide. And last one. Perfect. Hands gonna be on the back of the chair or down in this side, behind the chair if you have a space there. The arm's gonna go over your head and have a full extension. You're opening your hip flexor, you extend this leg and hold. Releasing down. So I'm gonna bring this leg together with the other one, and then I'm walking myself towards the other side. Again, scooch my bum out. I'm sitting in the one leg in the edge of my chair. If I'm not feeling safe, I'm gonna put my hands right behind the back of the chair and extend back. Perfect. And hold. If I'm feeling comfortable, I raise 1 or 2 arms all the way up. And my legs are fully extended. And then I come to the cactus pose. I'm bending this knee and raising my chest up, hyperextension. And again, lift up. We go for 4 rounds. 2 more to go. Chest open. Right behind the chair, or maybe front right here, your elbow. So you're gonna go moving forward, follow your fingertips all the way back. You decide how far you want to go and whatever range of the motion you're gonna make. You can go all the way even down, close to the floor, if you can make that. I will show you another one with the biggest range of the motion. Perfect. Hands maybe right behind the back of the chair on the stick or behind the back of the chair. And extend to the side and hold. Opening your hip flexor, extending the back knee, and come back to center. So bring your legs back together, nice and safe, and walk to the center. Okay, the next one it's gonna be a triangle pose, but I don't feel comfortable to do triangle on the chair, so that's why we're doing semi-triangle, which is still having a bending knee because that's gonna make you more stable, but it's still working your adductors. So you're gonna have your toe gonna point down, point out, and then you're opening your inner thigh nice and wide, okay? So we're gonna have a full forward triangle, and we're gonna have a side bend triangles. So we're gonna do our side bend first. So I'm just gonna go to the side with full extension to the right. And then come back to center. Again, full extension to the left. Right up. Again to the right. Back down. Nice and slow, reach to the side. Over here. Perfect. Then when you reach here, you decide how far you're gonna go. I lift my arms over my head, full extension, get to my pray pose, come to my heart chakra, and I'm gonna go full forward. And hold. If my hands are not reaching towards the floor, I can put my hands on the blanket or on the blocks. And feeling your lower back, your inner thigh working. Again, lift all the way up. I'm just go over your head, bring it to your pray pose, and again, fold forward. Press your heels down towards the floor. Head feeling heavy down. Lift again, lift over your head, to your chest, fold forward. And last one, over your head, to your chest, and then fold forward. You're definitely gonna feel your quad, you're engaging your quad, your calves working, even though your hamstring, and definitely your adductor muscles. And lift all the way up. All right, so start releasing some stress out of it. So we're gonna go into washes side to side. You can make a bigger range of the motion or a smaller. If you get on your ball of your foot, you can make a bigger range of the motion. Just releasing some stress from your hip. This feels good. Okay? And now I'm gonna move to the warrior 2 pose. Okay. Again, same story. You're gonna walk towards the side. We're gonna extend this leg. We're not gonna guide you towards it. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch one bum out. And then this leg gonna be extended back. But the difference is I'm pointing my toe to the side. See that? So my toe is not straight, pointing to the side. And this toe is straight. That's called warrior pose. Okay, so from here, the first thing I'm gonna hold this pose nice and still. I extend my arms same level of my shoulder. And I try to extend that leg nice and still open. And I'm opening my knees wide. It's gonna feel a nice opening on my inner thigh too. And I'm gonna hold my arms against the gravity. So I'm strengthening them too. And the level of my shoulder, and my chest is pretty up too. So in the warrior pose, we have different variations. So we're going to use 2 different variations together, and I'll combine them as a movement. So I drop my elbows down, and arms going to go over my head, right? Full range of the motion. And then come back down, hands go right behind the back of my legs, and arms go over my head. That's one variation. Variation number 2 is the same story, but the hand's gonna go right behind, make a teapot. So choose your options. I'm gonna do both. And bring it up. Go for teapot. Or maybe variation with the extend arm. You're gonna feel your quad working, I'm sure. Let's do one more or two more together. Maybe two more. And last one. So I'm getting to my variation of my warrior 2, and I'm gonna hold it right here. You can hold your hand right on your back of your leg, or you can put your hand on the teapot pose and hold. Two more deep breaths. And one, and release down. So bring your legs back together. Walk yourself the other side. Again, same story. You're holding your right hand warrior 2. Extend the leg all the way back, right? This foot is straight, this one in the side, the other foot in the side. See that? And you're opening your inner thigh nice and wide. And then extend the arms. Same level of your shoulder, graceful, raise your chest up. Holding, opening those muscles. Your hip flexors are open. You open your knees nice and wide. And then you can start a variation, bending the elbow. Extend the arms over your head. I will show 2 variations. Maybe go for a teapot. Variation number 2. Extend the arms over your head. You get all the way out. Put your hand on the back of the leg. So we're gonna go 4 more of that. And each time I'm changing the variation, you can stay in the same variation, but I'm gonna change your variation. So that you have more option if you forget how to do that. More. Go to teapot variation. Extend. So you choose one of those variations. I'm gonna hold the back variation. Maybe on your teapot pose. Maybe hands down on the back leg and hold. And hold the teapot. You open your obliques. And releasing down. Perfect. And bring legs back together and walk to the center. Now I'm going to work on your glute with a figure 4 or thread the needle. So the first option is you extending your legs all the way forward. You can cross the leg over. That's the option for the people who have a knee replacement and hip replacement. If you do not have any of those problems, you slide all the way up and put it on top of your quad. And then first thing I do, sit nice and tall, opening your chest. So you can just stay here and enjoy the opening of your glute. There's other option is you can fold forward and holding with a fold forward. So there's 2 options. So start with the first holding, and then we gotta add a movement on it. So look straight down. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go extend my arms forward. And I reach forward as I feel like, oh my God, I really feel really good in my glute. I'm feeling the nicest stretch. I extend my arms forward and I lift it all the way up. Nice and tall. Again, make a dynamic move. Fold for imagine you have a beach ball in your hand and you're holding it, and then lift all the way up. Make it dynamic. Perfect. Nice and tall. Again, down. And lift it all the way up. Last one. Folding forward. Keep the back straight. Get your head up and release. Bring your arms all the way down. And then extend the leg. If you were right here, slide it down. Same story with the other side. Hip replacement, knee replacement. You're gonna stay here. You can do all those moves exactly when your legs are right here. If you don't have any of those problems, slide all the way up. Sit nice and tall. Make sure your knee and your ankles are in the same line. So first, raise your chest up. If you feel that's already too much, stay right here. If not, just hinge forward and look straight forward. Beautiful. Keep the chest up. And then we're gonna add a movement. Imagine you have a nice beach ball in your hand, pushing yourself forward, like you're feeling somebody holding your fingertips and pull you forwards, okay? You're gonna pass that beach ball to somebody else. And then lift it all the way up. Swap the fingers and fold forward. Let it hold and lift all the way up. Again, fold forward. And lift it up. And last one. And release. Perfect. Then first extend that leg forward and slide and come all the way down. So I'm going back to the glute again. The next exercise you're gonna cross the right leg over the left. Okay? And then hold your right knee with your left hand and pull it towards your chest. So this is not pulling, look at my shoulder, and then look at this. I'm raising my chest, I'm gonna pull the knee towards my chest. And I'm gonna have a rotation, maybe right here, depends how much rotation I can make. Or maybe I go all the way back and hold the back of the chair and have a nice deep rotation straight. So I'm adding the glute on this move. And I sit really, really tall. So I'm gonna feel it on my glute muscles. And then at the same time opening my chest, working on my posture. Two more deep breaths. And one. And release and come back to the center. Cross the leg, drop, cross the other side. I'm pressing my heels down. We're gonna go across the left knee. Maybe I'm just gonna open here. That's only twist I can do, or maybe I can make it really big and push my knee towards the opposite side and sit really, really tall. Relax my shoulder. You're gonna feel my glute and the twisting on your spine. Opening the chest and shoulder. Two more deep breaths. And one. And release down. So I'm going to start working your hamstring now. So I'm going to extend my leg. It's not fully extend. It's a half extend. Because I want to be safe on the chair, I will make it two different exercises, like one in the right side, one on the left side. You can do a full extend both legs, but I'm gonna make sure that you're safe here. So I'm gonna go extend forward, you fold forward. So you decided go here, maybe you can go all the way down. If you can go all the way down, hold and keep the back straight. And then feel that calf and hamstrings opening. More deep breath. And one, and release, and come back up. switch to side to side, extend, point your toe neutral up, extend, arms go over your head, maybe holding your hands on your quad, or maybe going all the way down. And push your foot towards your shin, and get the back straight. So the next exercise we're doing is a camel pose. So what I have a modification for. So the first we're gonna do is a little hyperextension on your back. You decide how far you're gonna go. So if you're ready for the big hyperextension, you put your arms all the way back. If you're not ready, you put your hands on your lumbar. That's coming next. The first one gonna be a modify one, which you're gonna use the arms. So arms gonna go over to the back, come forward. Arms gonna go over towards the back, come forward. So now we're gonna try to make a nice hyperextension, but we don't touch the back of the chair. So this hand gonna be over here, go lift up, over, bring it down, again, go up, bring it down, let's go again. Open, follow your fingertips, you go almost towards the back, and come forward. Your obliques muscle, nice range of the motion, arm rotation towards the back, and last one. So in camel pose, you're opening your chest, going back. So if it's that not happening for you, you can't hold your hands on the way back, you put your hands right behind the back of the lumbar and raise your chest up. Otherwise, you put your hands right behind the back of the chair and raise your chest up. You're going to make a bigger hyperextension. You're most welcome. The hands are going to come down and you lift the chest up and look all the way up towards the ceiling. That's your modified camel pose. Keep the chin all the way up. Hold. Now you're going to put your hands right behind the back of the chair, raising your chest up, and you're going to fold forward. Opening your chest. And now we go all the way up, raising your chest up, make it dynamic, and fold forward. Again, one more time, lift all the chest up, open your shoulder, and fold forward. Two more to go. Open your chest and your shoulder, and fold forward. And last one. Lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then fold slowly forward. Perfect. Now we're going to bring your arms to the eagle pose. I'm going to cross the right over the left and hold. So you can hold it this way. If this is too complicated, just hold it right here, draw your shoulder down. Wrap it up. Squeeze them together. And then lift a little higher. Work on your shoulder. You can have a little hyperextension if you want to. Lifting it all the way up or just holding it here. So you have two options. I do like the hyperextension, but maybe after a camel pose it's going to be too much hyperextensions. And release and drop down. Switch to side to side, wrap it up, or maybe just hold and draw your shoulder down, or wrap it up and lift. Squeeze them together really hard. You're going to feel that nice opening on the posterior deltoid muscles. Or maybe lift it all the way up towards the ceiling. A little hyperextension is going to help to Open your arms, locking your finger and extending it towards the back. And raise your chest now. Drop the shoulder down, activating your quads. So you're gonna go extend your legs forward, lifting it up. Go dorsiflexion and plantar flexions. Working on your arch of your foot, and at the same time, you're stabilizing, working on your quad and your shin muscles, calf and shin. Perfect. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Beautiful, and drop down. Last one, extend the leg, bring your toes inward and out towards your shin, and point your toe out. Perfect, beautiful. 2 more to go. And 1. Very nice. And sit down. Open your legs a little wider. Perfect. You're gonna get on your heels and dropping down nice and slow. So raise your heels up, get to the ball of your foot and drop. So at the same time, arms gonna go over your head. Bring it up, lock them together and extend. And just follow your breath, nice and deep. And drop. So we're gonna go the same move. We're gonna go rotation to the right and left, extending to the side. So we're gonna lift it up, raising your heels up, and then extend towards your right side. Have a little rotation on your side. Perfect. Activating your calves, your glutes, your shoulders and arms. And slowly drop down. And we're going to move to the left side. Lift it up and extension. You're almost there. Perfect. And drop down. Alright. I'm going to start elevating, retracting, and drop your shoulder down. Perfect. Very nice and slow. And then bring your arms together. Hug that, squeeze again, and extend and round back. Lift all the way up, get your nice waves. Again, bring it down, round your back. And lift it up in a nice straight pose. And the last one. And lift it up. Great, drop the arms down. So now you're allowed to sit all the way back on your chair. I'm going to follow a couple of breaths. Put your hands in your right hand on your chest, left on your belly. Inhale through your nose, nice and deep. Exhale through back of your stomach. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through back of your stomach. And inhale through your nose. Exhale through back of your stomach. And 2 more deep breaths. And last one. towards your heart chakra, head to your chin. Slowly open your eyes and smile. Namaste, everybody. So that was the chair yoga class. Hope you enjoyed this class. It's a great class even for the people who work from home right now, and they need, during they're sitting at the chairs and they are doing their work, they need a couple of stretch here and there to just loosen up their muscles during the work that they do. That's a great idea to try some of those exercises and some of those flexibility moves to feel better during that they work at home. And everybody can do these exercises. And hope you really enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.